Paul, yeah, that merit system. Oh, the Merit System Protection Board. Yes, I emailed them. Could you get me the independent federal agency that oversees personnel practices? Mm-hmm. It has 5 regional offices and 5 field offices. Yeah. See, I thought that you shouldn't get promoted within the federal government if you had any knowledge of fraud, waste, abuse, mismanagement, corruption, or misprisioning of treason. Now, we actually passed legislation that all of the individuals that are known as federal employees, yeah, why don't you get me all the state issued securities of every employee of the federal government? Yes, that they themselves have issued or invested in. In fact, I'd like to know the identity, yes, of all state issued securities. I make these videos, yes, so that when I employ an attorney firm to represent me, yes, and I find out that any oath, badge, attorney, or any other person legally liable for the enforcement of the laws, child abuse, neglect, exploitation, kidnapping, abduction, yes, I find out that you issued any securities, I immediately want to know exactly who you sold them to. I make videos for attorneys that I'm going to employ so that I can sue you as one of those legally liable for the enforcement of the laws. Then I investigate your involvement in the issuance of any private securities. And if I find out that you sold any securities to any individuals that I question, yes, I investigate them as to why they made the investment. Oh, now if you purchased any private securities, yes, I'm going to want to know your relationship to those that issued them. Yes, because my thought is I'm close to over 5.5 million. Yes, individuals that I'll put into prison for securities fraud. Now, officer, yes, you do not understand the securities industry the way that I do. I was a financial consultant. Yes. A stockbroker. A commodity trading advisor. Yes. A life insurance salesman. I sold Medicare supplement and Medicare Advantage plans. Yes. Annuities. In fact, why don't you get me the disability insurances, Aflac? Yes. Of all of those that say, ow, my foot hurts, yes, it's possible that you will be ineligible for any disability insurances for any injury that you experience on the job. Yes, when you're found guilty of securities fraud right now. So you just get me those state issued securities for the last 40 years, and then you get me the individuals that issued them and whether or not they're an employee of the government. Yes. Now, for every attorney right now, you really you don't have the education that I have. Merit System Protection Board? Yes. I'd like to know the state issued securities of the employees of the federal government and the state issued securities that have been invested in by those that are federal government employees. Now, this merit system, the practice of hiring and promoting employees, especially government employees, yeah, based on their competence rather than political favoritism. Mm. I thought there was some undersheriffs that Summer, yeah, redhead, ouch. I thought there was a little old redheaded witch at the PVA. So right now, um, you know, you should never talk about a little old lady as if she's crazy. No, you and yours that have been promoting employees, yes, based upon your family wanting them to receive more money each month, yes, because of political favoritism instead of competence, yep. I was kind of sure that some families have gotten their own employed in the government, yes, because of their political connections instead of their competence, yeah. See, it's possible, yes, under sheriff, yeah. that a large number of individuals in the family have been putting their genetics in the government, yes, and then promoting them based upon their political affiliations, yes, instead of their competence. Because it's my experience that there are a large number of very stupid employees of the federal government right now. It's my experience. Do you find that contemptible? That I would suggest that the police department actually is employing members of the family, yes, so that you could continue to conceal, misprison, cover up the actual crime. Now, maybe we should consider this whole merit system again, where it's competence, it's not who you know, yeah, it's what you know. Because I'm really sure, yes, that a lot of these local governments have gotten so ingrown, yes, as if your cousin needs to work there so you can get paid. Now, anytime there's a promotion, b- 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 that is not based upon the competence, yes, it's instead based upon your political affiliation of those in office, yes, it causes the government to become a stupider government. Yeah. Now that sounds like a stupid explanation, as in we're going to employ incompetent individuals, yeah, that are family members to be the employees of the government, and then we're going to promote them because their family says we're going to promote the incompetent, yeah, to be in places of authority right now because of your merit system being that it is who you are. Now, I kept it.